Hello, this is my week 5 journal in response to my diabetes assessment that I took recently. So I'm going to explain the results of my assessment and identify my risk of diabetes. So I was very happy to see that I am not at risk for diabetes, which did not come as a surprise, but it's still nice to have it confirmed. So out of the 10 questions, there were only 2 that I did answer yes to, and that was am I fatigued often, and do I frequently urinate? And I think I frequently urinate because I drink a lot of water, so that's kind of the reason for that. But everything else on the assessment I was able to answer no to, so that was very good for me. So the next question is to examine the relationship between health and wellness by discussing the impact of diabetes on 3 dimensions of wellness. So I think that diabetes can affect the physical dimension of wellness because the blood sugar increases, and that can cause damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, nerves, and so many other parts of the body. So that is a physical effect that diabetes can have on the body. I think it can also have a social effect on the body because diabetes can cause a lot of skin complications, which can make a person not be as open to social situations. Skin complications such as bacterial infections, fungal infections, a lot of itching because of poor circulation, diabetic blisters, and all kinds of different anomalies on the skin. So I think that could affect a person's social life because they wouldn't want to be out around people a lot because they'd be embarrassed by those skin irritations and problems that they have. I also think that because of all the complications that diabetes can cause for a person, that it could affect the occupational aspect of wellness because that would be a lot of sick days. A lot of sick days could lead to low pay, low income, if you don't have the kind of job that where you get paid for sick days. So I think that those are the 3 dimensions of wellness that diabetes can affect: physical, social, and occupational. So the last part of my assessment wants me to address 3 lifestyle habits a person can practice to reduce their risk of type 2 diabetes. So obviously getting more exercise. That has been the theme throughout this entire class, is exercise, exercise, exercise. And so here again we find that exercise can be something that can help a person reduce their risk of diabetes. So 30 minutes of brisk walking can cut a person's risk by almost 1/3. Another thing that has been an ongoing theme throughout the class has been eating right. When a person eats right, it is very positive for them in so many ways. So when a person eats right, it can limit, by limiting the high processed carbs and sugars and drinks and processed meat and red meat, that can also reduce their risk of getting diabetes. The third way, 1/3 way anyway, that someone can reduce their risk of getting diabetes is to lose weight. This country has an epidemic of obesity. So if a person were to drop 7 to 10% of their weight, they could cut their risk of getting diabetes by 1/2. So to me, that alone should be a big incentive for people to lose weight so that they don't get diabetes. It is a horrible disease that can cause blindness, it can cause nerve damage, and in the end it can cause death. So that is my week 5 journal in response to my diabetes assessment. Thank you and have a good day.